back to Folly friends. As you can see, I'm in the corner
What are we doing today, Paige?
at Folly Farm.
Okay, let's go and explore then.
Well, we just sold some pigs over here, and then there's Annie and Sylvester.
Their names are what?
Annie and Sylvester.
Sylvester. So which one's which, do you think?
I think the one lying down is Sylvester. I think the one standing up is Annie.
All right, yeah. Let's try and have a look at them a bit better. They're big, aren't they?
Yeah, they look like bulldogs, but they're in pig form.
So, look.
You guys look like golden pieces. One just took a jump. I see him. I'm gonna come with that. I don't know why. I don't know where it is. So scared. I see him. See? I'm still running. I want to see you run. 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 I want to see you run.
Right.
Got me.
Got you. Ah,
I'm screwed.
worst slide ever.
Let's go.
I can't see any, but there's supposed to be rats in here. You see any rats? I can see a rat's tail. That hanging out that black pipe over your bones.
There's two tails.
I'm going to show you something that's disgusting and I look at every single time in the toilet. In there there's a toilet, if you can see it, there is a spider in there, in the toilet. How could I flush the train if I go in there? Look, we're on like the thing, I did not know. This is like 10, it will off like 10 minutes over here. On here and it's super nice and the things there, mommy and dad. Mommy, say hi. Jackson, say hi. If you can see from there, I don't know up there.
Good morning, guys, and welcome aboard Folly Farm's Lambs Train. My name is Sarah and I'm going to be your driver for today. I'm going to take you around on a 15-minute loop to see some of the farm animals that we have here at Folly. If you have any questions for me, you're welcome to ask me at the end of the ride. And if I could ask you all to remain seated for me for the duration, as there are a few bumps along the way. So while we're driving around today, we're going to be seeing lots of different farm animals that we have here at Folly. So we have got donkeys, horses, alpacas, horses, sheep, pigs, and also lots of rare breeds out here as well for you to see, and our red deer. So there are a few paddocks at the moment that are empty just due to the Christmas and New Year holiday that some of our animals had, and also they do go on a break as well to allow the grass to grow through ready for the spring and the summer for the animals as well, so it stops it from getting poached. But there are still plenty of the farm animals out here at the moment for us to spot, so I'll do my best to tell you some facts about each one. So the
Actually,
first
I'm
ones I'm
right
going to
over there,
introduce
but I
you
don't
to
know.
are on our right hand
Where
side.
is it?
So we've got 3 of our
Right.
miniature donkeys in this first paddock here. So they're just
Okay,
having a little bit of
zoom
hay
out,
at the
zoom out.
moment. So miniature donkeys actually originate from
There.
Sardinia originally.
Try zooming over
And we've got
there,
3 of our males in here at the moment. So Chucky is the darkest one, and then we have Miles and George in there as well. We have also got standard donkeys here on the farm as well, so I will point them out to you shortly.
Sheep over there.
We've then got 4 of our alpacas in here next on the right. Some of you guys that come here regularly may remember we did have alpacas in the top left-hand corner of the jolly barn. So they're actually
This is
now on their
boats,
winter break. So they're both in here with their 2 identical brothers. So all 4 of them are having a nice break out here in the field together, which is lovely.
One just had a
And
good
we've got
statue over
another
there.
3 in now, so it's their turn for you to meet today. So there are some new ones
Yeah, used to be
now
boys
for
in
the
there.
new year.
Oh, maybe that's what that
We
is.
have then got the lovely Ralph and Champ here on the right hand side. So Ralph and Champ are 2 of our newest miniature Shetland ponies. We've actually only had them coming up to about a year now, and they're only a year and a half old. So I would say they've still got some growing to do, but they actually haven't got much left, as they are miniature Shetlands, so they don't actually grow very big at all. We have got some more Shetlands in the barn for you today as well. There's about 7 of them in total, so we have got quite a good collection of them here. So next on the right hand side then, this field is having a new shelter put in, as you can see, but we have actually got some of our pedigree sheep in here at the moment. So the brown and white coloured ones you can see here on the right, they're called Jacobs, and the Jacobs can actually grow up to 6 horns on the top of their head. Both the males and the females can grow horns, so they're really lovely breeds. And then we have the lovely Emily here on the right, who is our Shire horse. So she actually stands over 18 hands, hence why the field shelter is so ginormous. And Emily's now 25 years old, so she is fully retired with us here on the farm. And some of you guys may have actually met Emily before if you're local, as she was actually a working Shire horse in Tenby beforehand. She did that for many years, and she used to pull the carriage around the town doing the tours in Tenby. So she did that for most of her life before coming here for her retirement. And as you can see, she's very happy here now with the big field full of grass and the new haylage bale we've put out there for her as well. So she did have 2 other equines in the field with her, if you noticed, keeping her company. So their names were Rupert and Bruno, and they're actually 2 of our Exmoor ponies. So they actually came straight off the Exmoors quite a few years ago now when they were wild, and they do a great job at keeping her company. Unfortunately, both the Exmoor breed and the Shire horse breed are an at-risk breed, so they are slowly becoming a rare breed here now, which is a real shame. They have also got some sheep in here on the right hand side with them as well. So these guys here are one of our native breeds. They are called the Herdwicks, and the Herdwicks originate from the Lakes District, and they've actually got really coarse wool, which is quite hard to dye, believe it or not, so their wool always gets used for carpets usually. So when they get sheared, that's where it goes to. And then we've got our nature trail here on your left as well, down the bottom. So the nature trail actually consists of lots of wild plants and trees, a free-flowing river, and also a pond as well. So as you can imagine, it is a haven for our animals and wildlife as well, which comes and joins us. We've actually now got over 750 animals here altogether, and the farm now consists of 150 acres, so there's lots and lots of room for them all to have lots of grazing. On your left down the bottom here then, there is a little paddock with some of our pygmy goats in. So we have loads of pygmy goats here, and we tend to breed quite a lot of them, and they're a small American breed of goats. A fun fact about them for you is actually they have 4 stomachs, and they are known as browsers. So The browser part means that they do prefer to browse for their food. They don't graze on much grass, and they actually prefer to eat lots of nettles, twigs, branches, leaves, and of course willow as well. So make sure there's plenty of that in their diets each day. The very lucky pygmy goats in the Jolly Barn actually have a Christmas tree in their pen with them at the moment, if you've noticed that already today. So they're thoroughly enjoying having a little bite of that.
The red goat again.
We have then got our red deer herd next on the right hand side. So the red deer are native to Britain and they're actually Britain's largest species of deer. We are quite fortunate here to have a big herd of 25 females altogether. So in amongst our herd of females, we actually have a hand-reared and bottle-fed deer. So her name is Harriet, and she's just actually lying down along the fence line here on the right-hand side, if you can see her. She's incredibly friendly, and in the summer, some people do walk around the whole of the farm here. She will very willingly come up and greet you, and she loves a scratch behind her ears as well. So she's really lovely. On your left-hand side then, we have got our 4 pig paddocks as we come up here. We're actually going to meet 2 of our pigs here now, or 3 actually, they're all out at the moment. This is Curly and Whirly on your left-hand side, for obvious reasons, where the names came from. And they're actually 2 of our Mangalesian rare breed pigs. They're really lovely. And in each bottom corner of all the pig paddocks, you guys should be able to spot the big mud and water holes by the hose pipes. So those are called wallows, and the wallows are very important for our pigs. And that's actually because they keep them from getting sunburned during the summer. So pigs have got pink skin and do get burned really easily when the sun's out. So by rolling around in the thick mud, although it sounds disgusting, it actually coats them in a thick layer of it and protects their skin from getting burned. So really, really beneficial, and it also hydrates it as well. So next up on the left hand side, we've got a few of our different breeds of sheep in these 4 little paddocks at the moment. So we've got to be careful, obviously we have lots of land here across the farm, but it is also limited because of where the farm is situated. So we do like to look after our grassland as best we can. So having the sheep on the ground here at the moment won't poach it as much as the horses. So they're currently in these small fields. So the ones there on your left, those are one of the most expensive sheep you'll probably see, the ones kneeling down on their knees there. Those are Valious black-nosed sheep, and the best of that breed can actually fetch up to £10,000 per sheep. They originate from Switzerland, and they're actually voted and considered to be the cutest sheep in the world, believe it or not. We're really lucky we have got them here as part of our rear breeding programme, so we do try and breed from them every season to try and help keep the breed going. We've then got here by the Folly Farm stable, we've got another rare breed of sheep. These are grey-faced Dartmoors that are in here. You'll see they're really, really cute. They've got quite fluffy faces. They are actually classed as a long-haired breed of sheep. And we've actually got 7 different types of rare breed sheep here all together, so we really do try our best to help keep the breeds going. So the last ones I will show you, I promise today, will be on our right here. These darker coloured coated sheep, these are Ballowins. So the Ballowins are a Welsh mountain rare breed. So these guys are really, really hardy. They actually lamb on their own. So they stay out here all year round and they just get on with it themselves. They don't like any fuss. Whereas some of the other breeds, obviously, we do bring into the lambing shed, but these guys are really, really tough. And you'll see, if you look by the green field shelter, we have got 2 of our standard bred donkeys in with them as well. On your left here then in this corner field, we have actually got some of our golden Guernsey goats. So the golden Guernseys are in fact from the island of Guernsey originally, if you haven't already guessed. And they're actually really good milking goats. We did actually used to milk them here before COVID. And we have had a new arrival not too long ago from the golden Guernsey goat. We have had a new baby called Gordon that was born with us here, which is really lovely. So you might be able to spot him at some point today. And that will will then finish off our ride for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming along. If you have any questions for me at all, you're more than welcome to ask me now at the end of the ride. And if I can just remind you to stay seated for me just until the tractor comes to a stop. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day at Folly Farm.
You ready?
Yes.
We're going to be going now, aren't we? On the Larkin skid. Larkin skid.
So you got some donuts and chocolate, and you got Reese's hot chocolate.
Really nice. So we're going to try these treats now, innit? And have give a little verdict on it. Why don't you take one, dip it in the chocolate, tell me what you think. Are they nice and hot?
Tiny bit. Ooh, look at juicy lemons. Ready?
Yep, go for it.
In 1, 2, 3.
How is it?
Oh, lush.
It's lush.
10 out of 10.
Ah, brilliant. Cool. That nice?
What are you going to rate it to? 10 and 1. 10.
And we got a Reese's hot chocolate.